Hi, do you want to improve your foot strength and your balance? Have you ever been told that you have really flat feet? Or you ever notice that when you stand on one foot, your foot's a little bit wobbly? And maybe your foot gets tired really quickly when you're standing on your feet all day? If so, this video is for you. These 4 slightly more advanced exercises are going to help you build the foot stability and also help with your balance. Also, they might help your feet feel better when you're standing on your feet all day. Stay tuned. We're going to start with a short foot exercise. This exercise is really good at helping us feel the control and the contraction of our foot muscles. Also going to help build up the toe mobility and the toe strength, because we're going to add an extension of our toe component to it just to make it a little bit more challenging. So we're going to start with our foot here. I'm going to do the right. We're going to keep our toes relaxed. We're going to pull them closer to our heel, trying to shorten our foot up like that without scrunching my toes under like this. And we're going to pull that in. See how that lifts up my arch? I can feel the contraction right here. We're going to hold that for 5 seconds. Then from there, we're going to transition. We're going to try to keep that arch up as much as possible and lift the toes. We're going to count to 5. Notice how my arch doesn't collapse down when I do that, and I can keep that up. We're going to hold that for 5 and then relax. So I'll show it again. We're going to pull that in there. We're going to hold, count to 5. Then we're going to lift the toes up without losing that arch. We're going to count to 5. And then we're going to relax the foot. We're going to repeat this for 10 to 15 reps, 2 to 3 sets. If sitting is really easy for this, try to transition to standing to get a little more weight bearing on the foot. It will provide you a little more resistance. Next, we're going to do a single leg calf raise with the toe splay. That's going to help add more strength and stability to our foot, but also work on building the strength and stability in the calf muscle, which also helps support the foot. We're going to do this with this arm here just for balance. You use a chair or countertop. What we're going to do, we're going to start with our toes splayed as wide as they can go. We're going to stand on that foot that we're working on. Then we're going to lift the heel as high as we can. We're going to pause for 2 to 3 seconds. And then we're going to slowly return back down. We're trying to keep the toes splayed apart as far as we can the whole time. We're going to lift back up, squeeze the calf really hard, 2 to 3 seconds. And we're going to slowly return back down to start. We're going to do 10 to 15 reps per leg, 2 to 3 sets. Next, we have a band resisted toe flexion and extension. So we're going to use a resistance band here. I have a flat band, so not a tubing. And that's going to help so that the band doesn't shoot off. So we're going to start here like this. I like to start in this position. We're going to loop our toes here. We're going to put this band through like that, so there's a slight overlap. We're going to hold here. We're going to create some resistance. Then we're going to round and flex our toes down like we're trying to pull them down here. And then we're going to slowly return to the extended position. We're trying not to use the foot, trying to use the toes. This is kind of hard. You can stabilize with your hand here if you need to. And see how my toes struggle with the return and it's kind of shaky. That's a good sign. That means I need to work on this a little bit more. We're going to do 10 to 12 reps in this direction. After we do 10 to 12 reps there, then we're going to flip this band around and we're going to go this way so that we're holding here. We're going to hold back in this direction. We're going to go up with our toes and then slowly control down past the neutral. And up with the toes, slowly come down past neutral. Again, we're going to do 10 to 12 reps, 2 to 3 sets of each per leg. Lastly, we're going to work on unilateral dynamic stability and balance. We're gonna do this by doing single leg hops on an uneven surface. I'm using a balance pad. You can look on Amazon for a balance pad and you'll find one of these foam pads. Or if you have a yoga mat, you can fold it up a few times so it's a little bit thicker. That'll be plenty. Or if you have one of those kitchen cushion support mats that are supposed to be force absorbing, those also work great as well. We're gonna start by standing on one foot. We're gonna go forward and backwards 10 times. But we're not gonna jump, 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 jump. It's gonna jump and pause, jump and pause. We're really trying to absorb the force and balance. Let me demonstrate. After we do 10 forward and backward, then we're gonna switch to 10 side to side. Side to side is gonna be a little bit more difficult for most people. So it's okay if you put your foot down or if you put your hand out. Please do not fall. I don't want anyone to get hurt here. We're gonna start and jump, pause, and jump, pause. We're gonna do that 10 times as well. We're gonna repeat 2 to 3 sets per foot. Add these foot exercises to your routine for stronger, more stable feet. Please like and subscribe for more PT approved tips. Thanks, see you next time.
Subscribe for more physical therapy tips. Valley Rehab Physical Therapy and Return to Work Center.